Nestled on the banks of the Rogue River, an oasis of peace, nature, and award-winning wines. At the end of this month, Tututan Lodge in Gold Beach is the place to be if you want to rest, sip, and savor some of the best our region has to offer.
Yeah, joining us now is the executive chef. We have Derek Piva here as we take a look at the Lodge's Cellar series of wine and dinner pairings, starting up at the end of the month. Good morning, Chef. Appreciate your time.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to talk about. The property looks absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
Starting January 30th all the way through the spring, you're kicking off this Cellar series. What are we in store for here?
Well, we are here to showcase a lot of great producers, not only from Oregon. Some people also have some amazing properties in California, and the idea is to draw people to what I like to call one of the wonders of the world, the Oregon coast. So, come and enjoy a weekend surrounded with friends, family, and some good wine and some good food.
And this is a part of the Oregon coast that even a lot of us here in Portland, don't make it out to all that often. It's such a beautiful part of the southern Oregon coastline. For people who haven't had a chance to go and visit Tututan Lodge, tell us a little bit about where you're located and just what people can expect on property, because it is beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning, and I take it for granted being here every single day. But what you can expect, it's just absolutely stunning. So we are located right on the banks of the Rogue River. We are about 7 miles inside the river from Gold Beach, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We are surrounded by a lot of wildlife. We offer incredible fishing and some pretty awesome hospitality, some good food, and an amazing wine list. So what else could you ask for?
Right.
Literally nothing. A good book to relax at night. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, let's talk about the winemakers, these dinners, these Cellar series that you have coming up. Again, you have many that are on the schedule, but the first one is at the end of this month. What are we in store for with these wine pairings? And as a chef, bringing these menus to life too, what is it like working with these wineries to craft these menus?
It's an incredible opportunity. So sometimes we go two ways. The winemaker will present us the wines that they would like to showcase, and for our guests, they will have the opportunity to possibly try some unreleased wines, or they will try something very special from the cellar. So for me, it gives me an opportunity to find ways to showcase what the local Oregon coast will pair with that. So we work with some incredible producers and foragers. So there's Pacific Rogue Wagyu, which it's possibly one of the best Wagyu beef in this country. And we have foragers that are always very excited to work with us. So we can, currently we've been getting a lot of chanterelles and black trumpet. So we really just try to sort of like pair incredible wine with the local produce and highlighting that. So the beautiful thing about the weekend is not that you're just coming here to try, for instance, Walter Scott wines. The way that we program this, it's usually a 2-day event. And for the first night, the winemaker will be picking wines from our list, and those are wines that have inspired them in their winemaking and what have shaped them into who they wanted to become. So we are hearing the story of, like, me as a chef looking up to Gordon Ramsay, Thomas Keller, and reading their books have really inspired me to do what I do. And it's no different from the winemakers. So they are pouring the wines that inspire them. The following day, for the ones that are interested, there's a technical tasting where you are sitting side by side with the winemaker, and they are going to very technical details, how they made their wine, talking about the soil profile, talking about the acidity of the wine, and really gives you an opportunity to get to know them as a person, get to know the personality of the wine in a way that you just don't get anywhere else. And that same day at night, then you get to try their wine. And at that point, you have the story of what made them make this wine. And then you got to know that wine in a very technical knowledge. And then at night, you're trying another wine from them. So it gives you a very in-depth perspective, and all I do is just serve something delicious that's going to complement some great wine. and then hopefully after 3 glasses, the food becomes secondary.
I love that. I think what's really fun about this too is, if you take somebody like me who can appreciate good food and good wine and have a great time, but if you want to really nerd out about wine, there's some people in this world that love to do that, and you get the chance to do that too. You're catering to all people here.
And I don't think, we've been doing Wine Wednesday on the show for 5 years. I've been to all kinds of winemaker dinners. I don't think that I've ever had a chance to hear a winemaker really go in depth on what influenced them. So it's really cool to kind of start it off with that look at, what other connections in the industry have kind of led them to their style of wines. What a cool way to really just kind of go down the rabbit hole. So yeah, we're starting this off at the end of this month. We've got all kinds of really cool producers. Any highlights? Any that you want to make sure people circle?
For our first dinner, we are starting on the 30th with Delabou Wines, followed by Walter Scott. And then we have Raj Parr coming with Phelan Farms in February. We have Abbott Claim February 27th, Bergstrom Wines in March. We have the wizard himself from Higher Wines coming here, Nate Reddy, to also do a dinner with us. And we are still working with other winemakers and, just put some names out there. We have Kermit Lynch, we have Alexander Wineries, Stegling Family Vineyards, and also Matheson Wines. So it's exciting. And, if for anyone who hasn't been to the Oregon coast, I think that you cannot find a better excuse to come here. Usually it's a summer destination, and a lot of people, they oversee how incredible it is during the winter. We don't get any frosts. It's being sunny, it's being beautiful. And the worst that can happen is just a lot of rain, but you are going to be warm inside with delicious food and a great glass of wine.
Yeah, perfect excuse to kick back and get cozy.
It is a good reminder, for us on the northern side of the state to go further south. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous on the coast.
Great staycation season.
Yeah.
For sure.
Chef, thank you so much. We're looking forward to the
My
series.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll have a cold glass waiting for you.
Oh, perfect. I was going to say, we'll get some gas in the car and head your way.
All right, Chef, thanks. And again, we're going to have all that info online at KOIN.com.